her gaze fixed on the bodice of Zara's hot pink 80s-style explosion of a dress adorned with taffeta, tulle, bows, sequins, ruffles, and sleeves puffed so high they obscured Zara's peripheral vision. "It'll be awesome," Stacy had said when she'd informed the bride's friends that they would be wearing second-hand bridesmaids' dresses for the paintball game. Zara wasn't convinced that a cleavage-bearing mini dress was the best attire for playing paintball in the middle of a forest, but she adored her cousin Tarun and his bride-to-be Maria Gonzalez, so she'd said yes to the dress and handed over her $5 for the thrift store special. "I was in an ice cream shop. You know I have no self-control when it comes to anything ice cream." She gave a resigned shrug. "I had a milkshake in one hand and the cake in the other when Chad, we're on a first-name basis now, walked in. He's in entertainment. I want to get into the business. I figured I should give him my card in case he ever finds himself in need of an attorney. I put the milkshake on the cake box, reached into my purse, and—" "I can see what happened." Parvati sighed so loudly she startled a couple walking past. "I should have known the temptation would be too much. You couldn't just go in and buy the cake." "Thank goodness for that," Zara retorted, "and for the fact my dress is standout hideous. Chad would have walked right past me. Instead, being a gentleman, he stopped to help me." She shot an envious gaze at Parvati's sky-blue gown. With 7 tiers of ruffles, puffed sleeves, and a hoop skirt, she was missing only a pair of glass slippers and cartoon birds fluttering around her sleek, dark hair. It wasn't fair. Parvati didn't care for musicals. If anyone should have had the enchanted-style princess dress, it was Zara. Instead, Stacy had punished her with the worst 80s fashion had to offer, simply because Zara had accidentally spilled a glass of wine on her at the engagement party when she thought she'd seen Lin-Manuel Miranda at the bar. "We'd better get the cake to Stacy," Parvati said. "She's already upset that we have to have mixed teams. When she sees your dress, she's going to lose it." Zara followed Parvati through the log building that was the beating heart of the paintball experience. Men in full camo and tactical gear stalked past them, ammo belts strapped across chests, weapons slung over backs, faces masked or painted like they were about to go full commando in the bush. "I thought this was supposed to be a fun, family-friendly activity," Zara muttered. "They look like they're about to go to war." "Some people are very serious about paintball," Parvati said. "They buy their own custom gear and get an annual park pass so they can come here every weekend. You don't want to be on the field with those guys. They play to win. No mercy." Zara shuddered as a monster of a man lumbered past, combat boots thudding on the plank floor, his body so heavy with gear he could barely walk. "I'm really rethinking the dress idea. I have a feeling we're going to wind up with a lot of bruises, maybe even dead." Parvati looked over her shoulder as the dude walked away. "Or we might find a Prince Charming in need of rescuing. If you see a hot guy with a broken arm or leg, a branch through his eye, a perforated gut, or even just a twisted ankle, text me."